folks? It's your old pal Skinny again. And in the garage with me today, I've got Jeff Lee. Say hi, folks, Jeff.
Hello.
Well, Jeff, I hear we're going on a little field trip today to Tahlequah, Oklahoma. You mind telling us all about that?
Yeah, we're actually going to go over and visit with Treil Gardner and Jason Copeland to see if they don't want to come out and race at the track with us this spring.
Sounds like a good deal.
We've got a play day coming up on the 15th of May, and then we're going to actually have a race date on the 22nd of May. And so we're going to see if they got their cars ready to go and see if we can't entice them to come out and have a little fun with us.
Well, hot dog. What do you say we hit the road?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Quit poking on me.
Get off me. Move your leg.
Love you, brother.
Yeah. All right, folks, we finally made it here to Tahlequah, Oklahoma, and we're here to see our friends Jason Copeland and Treil Gardner. How you doing tonight, guys?
Doing great.
That's what I like to hear. So we're in this awesome garage with all these sweet hot rods. I hear you guys have been on Street Outlaws. So what's that like? You want to tell me a little bit about that and some of your cars you got here with you?
Oh, it's just like any other drag racing. Only thing, kind of like this, you got a camera in our face. It's about the only difference.
Well, hey, at least JJ's not screaming in your face right now, right?
Yeah, I reckon.
You just got to deal with Jeff instead.
Yeah, Jeff's about as loud.
Yeah, pretty close. My guys say I can be anyway.
That is a bad thing about when we go race with them. Anytime we start trying to work on the car, get it ready, here comes the camera guys.
Yep.
They want to stick cameras in the car, they want to do interviews. I'm like, well, it's part of the show, but
It's hard to get focused.
we can't get focused, we
gotta
can't get our stuff
We're
ready.
just hillbilly drag racers. We're not movie stars. We're not very good actors.
Yeah, and none of it's staged, so it's not like they're holding up cards for us.
Yeah, cue cards.
Yeah, we're just there
So
to
what are some of
race.
y'all's best memories from going up there with Street Outlaws?
Just hanging out and making new friends.
Just talking to
Yeah.
everybody, hanging out, BSing,
Yeah.
kind of like we're doing right now, I
Fans
guess.
coming up. And people you
Oh,
meet
yeah, you gotta
racing
love that,
with.
right?
Yeah.
Make a little money too.
But we always like making a little money from it.
Oh yeah, it's fun to take somebody's money. when
Yeah,
you get a chance.
I don't mind eating a hamburger on their
Yeah.
dollar bill.
Yeah.
It definitely helps. So, I know you guys have been doing this for a while now. What got you started in racing? I mean, does this go back to high school? I mean, this is the last couple of years?
Oh, I've had a hot rod trying to drag race somebody since I was 16.
You just can't stop.
Can't stop.
And now look at where we're at, right?
Yeah. It's
Treil,
an
I bet-
addiction, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And this is an intervention.
Yes.
We're here today to take these cars.
We got just the
Well,
place for them.
Hope you brought some backup if you're gonna take my cars.
You know now that
It might
fight.
save us some money, we might take that deal.
Yeah, true.
True
That'd
that.
be like that dirt track car you're talking about a minute ago.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, Treil, how about you? How long you been in this, man?
Man, ever since I was probably 7, 8 years old, my dad was a racer. my uncles were always into it, they're buddies, and I just kind of grew up around it. And, you know, back then we was doing the real illegal street racing, and you didn't know if
We don't talk about that. You know, that's,
yeah. You didn't know if you was gonna get caught or. But that was back when everybody used Dr. Pepper, and if you was running 11s on the street, you was fast.
Oh,
You was
yeah.
doing something. And now it's a whole nother ball game. We're running 450s, 5.0s on the streets.
Mhm.
You know, maybe even faster. It just depends on what kind of street it is.
Maybe slower, you never know.
Maybe slower.
That secret weapon there.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
Maybe
slower than
slower.
that.
no, hey, nobody said
Now
sandbag.
quit exaggerating here.
Fastest my car's been a 6.0.
There you
What are you talking
go.
Yeah, we've done all of our buddies would meet up, and they used to have an old airport. We used to go spend all night till daylight drag racing every weekend over by Stillwell. Had the Speedy Nationals out here on the 4-lane.
Mm.
Yeah, we've been racing all my life pretty much.
I heard about him when I was growing up.
It's the truth. I'm not older, that much older than you.
He's pretty old.
He was my idol growing up.
Hey,
I'm sure it was
I
all
think
good.
it's more of his brother.
Right.
I'm
There
sure,
went those heads.
I'm sure it was all good.
Yeah.
No, but you know, it's a small town, and racing's always been a big thing here. And between Jason, you know, his brother, he's really into racing. And growing up, I heard a lot about him, and over time, we just kind of became friends over it, you know.
Well, the true story is,
So what-
here we
I
go.
heard, what really happened.
You took pity on him, is what it was.
Well, no, I got this car, and I bolted all these parts together, and for some reason it ran good, and I was scared. And I heard Treil was a medic, and I needed him on my team because I like to do stupid stuff. So I don't really like the guy, but he knows how to put on a Band-Aid, so
It's good to have in your
I
back
let him
pocket.
hang around. Yeah, no.
Actually, I was working on a gas pump. Well, we knew each other prior to that.
Yeah, we
But-
started hanging out after.
Yeah, he rolled up, put gas in this, was it 68 Camaro?
Yeah.
Looked just like mine. It didn't have a blower or anything on it. And he was trying to sell it to me. I was like, man, that's a beautiful car. I want it, you know, just what I want. I want that's something I can jump in and cruise and take off, or take it to the track and have some fun in it. And he said, well, holler at me and I'll sell it to you, and we'll see what we can come up with. Well, I think when he left that day, he blew it up, and there's
Yeah.
something going home in it.
Me and G was coming home from the gas station and stopped and made a lick and kicked the rods out.
Oh, that's not good.
That'll happen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
not
know.
good.
I guess it was used too much when it was new. Wore out junk,
Did
probably.
you get a discount?
I didn't buy it.
it.
Wouldn't
Well,
run
I
no
couldn't
more.
afford the car and buy a motor too.
But truth be told, I bought this car basically to sell to him because I knew he wanted one.
He felt bad.
I felt bad because I sold the other now from under him, so I bought
Well, I
this
want
and
one
sold it
too, just so you know.
Well, he don't
Everybody
know.
needs a charity case.
He don't make, no, I made a few grand off of it.
Right.
I figured.
Still eating steak, ain't you?
He's still got a bargain, it's all good.
Oh, that's good stuff. So what's been both of you guys' most rewarding race? Who was it that you beat? Who was your most rewarding race? Someone that wouldn't shut up, it was always in your grill, that you just couldn't wait to get them on the track, and then you put them where they needed to be.
Man, I don't know. Probably when I raced him at Salisaw.
That'll teach him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good
No, I
stuff.
don't know.
I would say St. Louis.
Yeah, whenever we got to go with Brad Bevins and his 918 South team to race JJ and them, it was a pretty good time.
Good.
We'd never met any of them, and
Oh, really?
yeah, that was our first time to meet them. And we went up there, and it was pretty good. They thought my car was a pro mod. They didn't think it'd get down the road. They gave me 4 cars, and they hit. And I beat them by about 6 or 8.
That's
right off
good.
the trailer.
And
That's good.
that was first down the road.
That was
and it
first down.
They was trying to
Nothing on.
educate you right then with the game, but you had
Oh,
your own
yeah.
up your sleeve. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
By the
good.
time we outrun the second one, and they was wanting to race a third time after we outrun Dennis Bailey. They were scratching their heads and wondering what was going on,
They was wondering what they done went and done.
but it was
And
fun.
these dadgum Okies.
Yeah, we had a blast. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, they paid for our dinner that night.
Yeah, and the next.
And the next.
And the trip up and the trip back
Yeah,
down.
Yeah, but that was fun. It was a good time. The main thing is getting to hang out with your buddies and have a good time
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
and making new friends.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then I always love it whenever a race we go to, there's at least 20 kids that crawl in my car and set and get their picture made.
Yep,
Or
That might be the closest they ever get to a hot rod, and
right.
that's what it's all about.
I know I had a couple of my grandkids go over and crawl up in your ride and get their
Yeah.
pictures taken and buy some shirts and contribute to the cause and
There you
everything
go.
else, so,
I
I
need
mean,
to
that's,
sell a few thousand more shirts. They're probably the ones that kicked the wire loose.
that might have been. If I know my grandkids, yep, that'd been it.
No, there ain't nothing they can kick loose inside. We did that trying to add weight.
yeah.
So Jason, I see you've got quite the plethora of cars. You got one that's your favorite?
Oh,
Or is it all situational?
I don't know. I like them all about the same, I guess.
Otherwise you wouldn't own them, right?
That's right.
With
Well,
me, it
some
would be
of
the
'em
one that would start that day.
Yeah. Some of them, I just own them because it was a good trade.
Mm-hmm.
I like to trade every now and then. But, yeah, Showtime means the most to me because, like I said earlier, my buddy built it. He used to race with me a lot, Robert Skiles, and he built this car, and it was his baby, and I don't know. It means a lot to me. I think he's whipping the wheel for me sometimes is how I keep it out of the guardrail.
Yep,
But, and that's actually, he was, they called, him and his brother Steven called their, race shop Showtime Motorsports, is what they called everything. And when we first went to St. Louis, that was when I named the car. I called Steven up and I said, hey, is there any way, I don't wanna steal your name, but I would be honored if you would let me name my car Showtime after you guys, cause Robert meant a lot to me, and he said, oh, I'd be honored, that'd be great.
that's awesome,
And that's where the name of the car come from, and it's a good deal.
that's
Yep.
awesome.
That's a perfect name for it.
Yep.
And we try to put on a show every time we go.
Well, I can attest to that. Yeah, you always do good work out there. So, we got a little event coming up in May down in Muskogee. I know you guys were there for us last October at Battle for the Blacktop. So you guys are gonna come to Mayhem in Muskogee on May 22nd and put on a little show for everybody?
We plan on being there.
Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, we'll be there.
Don't forget about that play day the week before. We'll have
Yeah.
a play day out there as well.
Yeah,
Give everyone an opportunity to come out and get a little data, if
that'd
they've
be
never
fun.
ran on it anyway.
We can go up there and blow them up.
That's what I was supposed to
Right.
say, you want us there on the 22nd, you might not open up this weekend.
Don't
We'll
let
hand
them
them at the gate.
Yeah.
Have oil everywhere.
My truck don't usually last 2 weekends in a row.
No, we'll be there.
Yeah, we'll
Sure.
be there.
Well, as much as I'm looking forward to the race, I'm definitely looking forward to you guys being there. So, it means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to a lot of the people that, are, of course, interested in seeing this come to Muskogee and love the races. I've had more of my friends come out over the years, over the last year, ever since we started doing this, and reaching out to me and thanking me and praising, everything going on about that out there. I mean, it's very, very welcome in Muskogee. So hopefully we can continue to strive and do better and add to it and make it bigger and better every year.
Yeah, I think it'll be a great deal. The way the world is today, there's not many things happening that's positive, and
No, that's a fact.
not a lot you can do right now. You can't hardly go to the movies or do anything anymore, so a
Oops,
good
You're
outdoor,
right.
yeah, a good outdoor event.
Right?
Yeah.
Plus, it's awesome. If you ain't never been to a drag race,
You're missing out.
You're
you're
missing
missing
out.
out for sure.
Yep. Muskogee's starting to get to be a race capital. You got Outlaw Motor Speedway, you've got Thunderbird Speedway getting ready to open back up and do some special racing. I think they're gonna hold about 5 races this year.
Mhm.
They have done a ton of work to their track, and of course you got Okie Raceway.
Oh yeah, various streets and undisclosed locations.
You got that too,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, there's a lot happening, a lot going on in Muskogee, and I'm extremely proud that we've got this, and that our leaders, the manager and the mayor and everyone that's been behind it is supportive of it and helping us everything everywhere they can.
Yeah.
That and you guys too, obviously, without the drivers and the cars, obviously there's
Wouldn't
no
have a show.
race.
Yeah, would not have a show at all.
And we appreciate everyone's feedback too. You know, it means a lot to us.
Yeah, well, you
Yeah.
guys done an awesome job. I mean, I can't see anything really that a racer could complain about that comes to your event. But the best thing is, there was a few things that was a little iffy, and we mentioned it to you, and you're very open and fix the problem if there is one. So that's a bonus.
Well,
You don't-
that's what I wanted to do, because I, unfortunately, am not the one running down that 8-mile strip. It's you guys.
Right.
And so I want you guys to come back. I want everyone involved to come back. I want all my spectators to be happy. I want everyone to have a good time. So if there's room for improvement, I definitely want to do it. So
Right.
I'm 100% open to suggestion and positivity.
Yeah.
I've done my best I could, and John Rawson's helped me extremely. Jason Leatherman's helped me a ton. A lot of my guys in general that work for me have come out and volunteered their time to help get stuff done. We just want everyone to have a good time, and we want to do the best we can with what limited assets that we have.
Right.
You know,
You
so
guys are doing a good job.
we're getting there, slow but sure, but we're getting there.
To the people that like the no prep stuff, that's no prep as it gets right there. It's true street.
Yeah.
It's virgin. I mean, that's definitely an equalizer.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. There'll be a 6.0 car put plenty of 450 cars on the trailer at your track.
Exactly.
It'd be like me and Jason in his pro mod.
You
I
gonna
got-
load
I
him
got a
up.
chance. I got a chance.
You're gonna send you home.
Yeah. We don't want to take the camera back and see that.
Don't ask one
We
to
don't want to hurt his feelings.
Exactly.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be an awesome event. I can't wait. I look forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
And we look forward to having you guys. Jeff,
Absolutely.
you got any more questions?
No, I think I'm good with these guys. 100%.
Trail, you got anything you want to add?
I think I'm good.
Jason, any words of wisdom to our fans out there in Facebook land?
Even if you don't like cars, there's gonna be a ton of good people there, and we're gonna have fun.
Yep.
You should come on out.
That's a good point.
Definitely.
Good cars, good people, good food, good times. We're gonna be doing this May the 19th. That's our test and tune. May 22nd. We'll be running again June 19th, if I got that date right, and then back in September the 25th. So you guys come out to Okie Raceway and check us out.
May 15th.
May 15th?
Yeah.
May
The
15th.
19th's like 3
Make
days.
a snafu.
19th's like a Wednesday.
Oh, that's right, yeah, May 15th, then the 19th, wasn't it?
The 15th,
15th to
22nd,
22nd, yes, okay.
19th, 25th.
You wanna cut all that part and I'll just do that all
No,
over?
we'll just add it. We'll just add it in there for clarification. What Jeff meant to say was,
I ran those dates over my head how many times on the way over here, holy cow.
What did I say? You can try to correct something you think he's doing wrong, and he'll adjust.
Yeah,
There you
well, here comes the adjustment. May 15th is a play day, the 22nd is a race, then we're gonna drop over to June 19th, we're gonna have a race there, and then we'll be back again in September on the 25th.
And all the racers, the local racers or hot rodders or whatever, don't think later, man, I should have went to that, because we got to support it and come in strong so they can keep having this event. So we can have us a place right here home to race.
Yep.
And everybody else will show up when we keep doing it.
Absolutely.
well put. Well, folks, I think that about wraps it up here in Tahlequah. We're gonna head back to Muskogee, and as always, I'm Skinny. This is Jeff, and we'll see you on the blacktop.